This is for my fellow GATE children. If you are in GT, Gifted and Talented, or the GATE program, I need your help. I was actually just about to make a video asking you guys a question about something, and suddenly a question actually landed on my heart. Oh, but first things first, Tiki Talk, you know me, this is purely for entertainment purposes only. All things stated here, just speculation, just thinking out loud. I got new boots, baby, new boot goof, and let's go. We'll circle back to my original question. But as I was standing there about to film, putting on my mascara, it dawned on me. No, it landed on my heart. For some reason, none of us can remember the majority of the testing. In fact, none of us remembered it almost our entire life. That is until collectively, a few years ago, we all started waking up. I started sharing videos, and one by one, all of the GATE program kiddos' memories were triggered. The blindfold, the headphones, the frequency, the pink juice or the orange juice, the IQ test. That's another question I have. We'll get to that. And the problem solving test, and of course the puzzles. There was a man with a pack on his back in a desert. How did he die? Oh, I'm here to tell you that is the only thing that lingered in my noggin longer than anything else before it all went away. And it drove me crazy for a little bit. Again, though, after I don't know how many recesses. I don't know, but it disappeared along with the rest of the testing for the rest of my life until recently. Anyways, the question that just landed on my heart, and I have no idea how this was worded, and this is where I need your help. It had something to do with somebody locking themselves out of their house. I feel like it was something like the front door was open, but they were in the backyard and there was a fence too tall to climb. Something like that. Guys, I need to see if you can help me remember that question. But how would they get back into the house? It was way more complex than that, but that was the gist of what landed on my heart. Do you guys remember that question? If so, pop it in the comments. Maybe collectively, like everything else, we can figure it out. But back to my original question. There's been a lot of talk, especially with the files, about the devil's lettuce. Say that again, Auntie. The green stuff actually being good where alcohol is bad, which we all know alcohol lowers your vibration and opens it up to lower vibrational entities, demons. But for some reason, they're saying that the devil's lettuce is good. But on that note, my whole life, it has been a hard no for me. It's like I'm allergic to it. My bestie, she loved it every single day, multiple times in the day, her majority of her adult life, and then again, of course, with cancer. Not me, though. Nope. It will catch me perched on a, I don't know, and it hurts. It hurts my neck. It tenses me up. I don't like this stuff. I do not partake. But it's like I'm allergic to it. If you were in the GATE program, or maybe if you're RH negative, do you have this adverse reaction to it too? Because somewhere deep inside of me is telling me they did something to make us have that reaction so that we wouldn't reap the benefits of this thing later in life. I don't know. Just a theory, scientific theory. But if you remember the question about, I felt like it said your brother got locked out of the house. The front door was unlocked, but he was locked. He was stuck in the back. I don't remember. If you guys can help me, that would save me a lot of rack on my brain for as long as, I don't know, maybe the next few weeks. I don't want this to drive me nuts. Help me out, my fellow GATE, Gifted and Talented. Oh, I promised you another thing. Did they ever tell you your IQ? Because my mom and I both only remember them saying one thing. And my teacher as well. She had one of the highest testing scores we've ever seen. And your daughter, her IQ is equivalent to a 21-year-old college student genius brain. Whatever that would mean. But they never gave us an actual IQ number. But both my mom and my teacher agree. They almost looked scared when they told them this information about me. I need to know, did they tell your parents your actual IQ? Or did they say something along these lines for you as well? Oh, I love you with my great big gigantic heart. I do. Help me out, friends. Drop it in the comments.